Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Market Prep. I hope you're having an amazing morning. Hopefully, you guys had an incredible day yesterday. Good morning, John. How you doing today?
Hey, Carlos. How you doing? Am I coming through okay?
Oh, no, perfect, man. Perfect. Thank you so much for covering for today for Peter and yesterday and the day before, I think, right? For me. So I appreciate that. Friends, happy Friday. I have been out of touch with the markets. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know if there's any economic calendar. So I'll be getting filled in by John if there's anything happening there. Just been out of pocket for the last 2 days with the leak I had in my office out of all places, just right where I keep all my stuff. So, and thank you guys for all the emails and well wishes. Also, I had someone, I forgot their name. I gotta look it up. This person lives near me, and the same morning, I guess Peter must have mentioned it here in the pre-market show. The same morning, he sent me an email and say, "Hey man, I can go over right now, help you pick up stuff, help you this, help you that." So that was pretty cool, man. It just shows the power of the community. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, man, everything is no equipment got damaged, just all house stuff. So we'll figure out how we handle that. No camera today, but by next week we'll get a more temporary system up and running. So, all right, I see the market's moving.
In your place.
Yeah, we got a nice cast.
We
that
brought
should
it
get us a
back
lot
the
more
cat.
likes. Yeah, that should get us a lot more likes than my face. So
give us those likes.
Absolutely. All right, let's get to the SPY. I see the SPY pushing lower here. John, what do we have going on today?
You have a list of bizarro stocks, mostly with earnings news. That oh my gosh, look at your list. That looks worse
wild. Is
than
that
what
correct?
I'm seeing on my. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I tried to look up a lot of these, but like yesterday, the same thing was happening. They keep changing. They keep popping on and dropping off. And you might want to pick and choose anything you've actually heard of from here, because a lot of these are just very silly stocks. I can maybe try to point you in the direction of a couple that might be interesting. I recognize CGC. I recognize Rocket Lab. I recognize Iova, whatever company that is, IOVA. But a lot of these I don't.
I think I should have taken one more day. Should have came back Monday. What is this nonsense? All right, but we'll figure it out. We'll get through it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. How about as far as economic data? Anything on deck today?
We are without news today, believe it or not.
Oh, that's Peter's gig. Well, you know what? We could check tradingterminal.com. Will give us the
list. No. I mean, there's literally not any news today.
Oh, there's not any news.
There's no news. Oh. There's nothing scheduled. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so there it goes. I see the SPY. I thought there was some news. Again, I have not looked at anything in the last 2 days because at 8:30, you can see here, starts dropping a little bit. So I thought that meant something, but we're just going lower for whatever reason that might be. Oh, look, our gappers list got skinnier. Took an Ozempic here, and it reduced itself by quite a bit.
It goes. Yeah.
So shout out to Ozempic for hooking up our gappers list. All right, let's take a look at the first one here. ITI this morning. If we click on this, we are, that's ugly. 1.3 million shares traded. We are up 63%, but this is 7. Looks like could be a buyout. The way this 5 year looks.
It's an acquisition. They're going to be acquired by Almaviva. Two companies you never heard of. Iterus is the company, and they're going to be acquired by Almaviva for $335 million. And there you go. $7 is your price.
Yeah. All right. So that's not going to be no fun. Let's move down to the next one. MGOL. We've seen this before plenty of times. I'll be, on our gappers list. Today, they're up 63%. Lower price stock at 9.4 million. Hopefully there's some news on this. This looks good, guys. By the way, this pre-market action looks real nice. I like what I'm seeing there. Float on this is 600,000. Is that correct? If we can confirm that, that'd be great. That's very low, but it looks good though. It does look very active for a low flow stock this morning.
Yeah, it's a shame you want some news on it. So this started moving a couple days ago on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
And even back then they were saying they're not exactly why it's moving. Not exactly sure why it's moving. The float, I'm showing Trading terminal says 740,000 shares, so we're in the ballpark of
Okay.
correctness there. This is Lionel Messi's fashion brand for what it's worth.
Okay. All right. So there are an actual company. That's good.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I like the way they're moving pre-market, man. This looks very nice. Looks very strong. 9.6 million. You cannot short this bad boy. Hard to borrow, but I like it here as a risky stock to watch. So if you like this one, put it on deck. I'm still probably not gonna end up trading this thing, but if I were to trade a low flow stock, this looks very good this morning. So we'll keep that on there. All right, let's head down on this list, guys. We're gonna go top five, right? Top five up to here, if I can count correctly, and then we'll skip around a little bit to just get anything that might be worth watching. But top five first, and see if we can come up with something good out of this. IOVA. This is up 12%, 915,000. As you can see here, it's kind of losing its grip a little bit from the pre-market highs. Doesn't look that great. Seen it plenty of times in our gap up list. I don't think I ever actually traded it. It's just not my type of stock. Not a low flow stock. It's actually 223 million, so pretty decent sized float. But just doesn't trade very well. Peter, is there any news? I'm not sorry, Peter. John, is there any news?
Earnings. So they got a beat. Reported a loss of 34 cents per share on revenue of 31 million. The prediction was 37 cents per share loss, and on revenue of $26 million. So pretty good revenue beat. Small company, obviously, 31 million bucks, but a good beat on revenue, and not as bad on the loss. So yeah, it's getting a little uptick today.
Yeah, seeing a little move upwards here on that one. I don't like it, guys, so I'm gonna skip on it. A few times I looked at this, I never ended up trading it. Let's take a look at EQH. So EQH, EQH, if we could type here. Getting used to this. I'm sitting literally in my dining room, and you got to see all the equipment I have, man. You never realize how much stuff you have until you have to start pulling everything out. It just doesn't make any sense. So hopefully we can. My wife has been very supportive of this move to to her dining room. So
it's never fun.
But she's supportive now, but that's not going to last long. So I got to get an idea of what's next here. All right, so EQH is horrible. Shouldn't be on here, really. Volume is 1, so somebody just decided to trade one share today. That
one
is
share. Well, maybe that's a very important transaction. That could be a very important investor. And maybe, is it one share? One share? Is that what?
It's one share.
So maybe Pelosi bought one share. She's just dipping her toe into this one.
So then she can say she was in it forever until some law get passed. So she can jump.
That's in. Right. Like, when she buys 5 million shares later. Yeah, she's like, I was always in EQH. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been here since August. Oh man, good stuff. Gotta love her.
I got no news on EQH.
All right, let's move on. Doesn't look good. Should not be on this list. EFX. See, this list is funky. We got to figure this out. Because look at it now. Now we have a bunch just popped up. So we're aware that trading terminal is having a little hiccups here. We'll figure out why that's happening. There's another one. EFX not looking good either. So we'll take that off. So something like went nuts like about 3 weeks ago. This wasn't happening, so something changed. We'll figure out what the developers.
Check out Rocket Lab RKLB. That's probably legit.
RKLB. All right, this has some movement. Rocket Lab. What's the latest and greatest?
Earnings beat 8 cents per share. Revenue 106 million. Oh no, loss of 8 cents per share, and the estimate was 10 cents per share loss on 107 million. So a little bit of a beat for Rocket Lab. They also test fired one of their new engines, their Archimedes engine for their Neutron rocket yesterday or the day before, and it worked, I think. So it's good news for them. A lot of hot rocket news out there, Carlos. I know you're an aviation fan. I'm also, but a rocket fan as well. So I'm always watching this stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man. I love aviation. That's why we always get on Peter when he says, "Yeah, I took a A380 from Toronto." I'm like, "No, Peter, you did not take a A380 from there. It's like a Empire State Building." All right, let's take a look here. RKLB, no good. I mean, it's good if you like it. I'm not gonna watch it. It actually has some news on it. I probably wouldn't trade very well, so I'm going to skip on this one. Look at the list. Just hiccup here again. Let's look at AG. This doesn't trade very well. It doesn't have any volume. All right, this is just ugly. So ugly to work with something like this. We got to figure out what's going on. All right, ugly list so far. Anything else in the gap up, John, that you want to go over before I move down to the gap down?
That's on the list on the scanner. No, I don't think so. There are some other companies. PBI was on there with an earnings beat. I'm trying to look if there's any unique news. And it's really mostly earnings for companies we don't typically trade. So no, I don't think there's anything else.
Gotcha. All right, let's move on here to what's capping up today. Let's look at WAT. So WAT this morning. Well, that started off the wrong foot. Let's give that a big old garbage truck. That is just ugly. All right, let's pretend we did not see that. Let's go to the next one here. CGC, and it's not in play, guys. No volume. It shouldn't be on the list. CGC. Okay, CGC down 9% this morning. 577,000. Can't remember when's the last time we even talked or looked at the past stocks. So there, I see this one at least on the deck. I don't see the other friends on here. I don't see Kron. Yep. I can't remember all of them.
This is an earnings play as well.
Okay.
So yeah, they're on the gap down, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, let's just look at the numbers. They weren't out before, but now they are. Reported a loss of 37 cents per share on revenue of 48 million. Consensus was a 31-cent loss per share on 51 million. So it's a miss and a miss for CGC. Not looking good.
Looks like we're going to end up with our usual suspects today because, man, this list is just not getting any better. Let's look at WLK. WLK should not be on here. Only 17 shares traded. AQN. Oh, man, garbage. NFE. This one should be on the list, but it doesn't look good. It's down 6%, 432. Looks like an energy stock, and usually energy stocks don't trade very well. They're very, very light on volume, very choppy.
They are selling off their renewable energy business, excluding hydropower. So they're probably a bunch of stupid windmills is what they're selling, Carlos. And while it's often good news for a company to sell off something, in this case, it's not apparently.
Yeah, that's not good. Wow, I don't even want to keep going on this list, man. I think we're just gonna go to the members, see what the members like. Before I do that, John, this is just depressing. All right, let's John. Before we do that, I know that you keep a list of several stocks. What have been your favorites so far? What are you looking forward to today?
I got a couple good trades this week. Earlier in the week on Nvidia, I believe, and AMD were trading nicely. And I know it's not particularly popular. I like to trade coin, where most people would prefer to trade Mara. But coin's been okay this week too. So Bitcoin's been coming back a bit. It's above 60,000 right now. And it had dipped as low as what we got down. Oh my gosh, yeah, it went down below 50 at one point. Said yesterday. No, that was like 3-4 days ago. So it's on another comeback. Who knows where it's going? But when it goes up, it tends to pull coin and Mara up. And coin, I think, had a pretty good dip going. Yeah, I mean, if you look back on August 5th, I mean, it got all the way down to about $160 a share, 161, and that's pretty low given the recent price of that stock. So it's a lot of room to climb, and I think it's been trying to do that a bit. So maybe something there.
Yeah. It's interesting. I do like trading. I think I have traded coin more often than Mara. But I think it just trades a little better when it's in place. Sometimes it could be a little rough, but yeah, coin could be interesting here.
I think
before that,
Tesla
sold off. Oh,
check out Tesla. Tesla too. Tesla's been trading okay this week as well, I think.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have Tesla. I saw some members throw that out already in chat. So if I look at Tesla here, active light volume, lighter than what we've seen, at least when I left here, right? It was higher. It was like in the 2 million, 3 million. Now only 1.2 million, which is not bad, but we've seen higher on this one. I like the pre-market action. What's in the green? So the movement is good. 202 was the high. Now we're down to 197. I do like what I'm seeing here. I'm going to add this one to the list. So Tesla going on here as well. All right, let's take it to the chat room, guys. See what you guys like this morning. We're looking in our chat here with our members, also looking at YouTube. Let's take a look at some of the stuff. We'll start with Pino here. Pino are giving us Amazon today. So Amazon, if we take a look at this one, we are good volume, 2.2. Pretty flat right now. What's up? And then it's kind of the sell-off started happening around 8 o'clock here. Sold off a little bit, just pretty much flat at the moment. Could be interesting. I'm going to put it here on a secondary. I'm going to fine tune my list a little bit closer to the market open if things get going in a certain kind of way. But right now, Amazon on the secondary, it could be good. We just got to wait and see. TSM, any news on TSM? Usually when, they got up pretty good this morning. Usually when they're in play, if they have news, they can trade very well. So I'm not sure if you have anything on these guys.
3 hours ago, that's TSMC. Is that? No. Yeah. No, TSM reveals increased demand from AI sector as July sales soar. So maybe something there. Yep, looks like a sales uptick for them. So some legit news for TSM. Yeah.
All right. I'm not a big fan of trading this one. I think there's better semiconductors, but when they have their own news, I've seen really great days out of this thing. So secondary for now. I have not watched this in a very long time, but let's take a look on how that turns out here. All right, so that's Chris Young. Thank you for that. Colton's giving us Microsoft, PLTR, and Amazon. Let's take a look at the first two. Microsoft, again, pretty similar to what some of the usual suspects are doing, right? We had the pop here, had the sell-off. Tesla, the same thing. Got the pop here early in the morning, the sell-off into the pre-market session here. And Amazon, very similar, right? The pop at the pre-market open, and then just kind of the sell-off here. So I don't think they're doing their own individual stuff right now. Microsoft is a good one to watch, especially if you're always watching. It could be a lot of fun, could give you some opportunities. I just don't see it being great right now. But again, all of them are kind of sitting on that same setup at the moment, right? PLTR, this tends to trade a little bit different, do its own thing. Big day, yeah, look at the recovery down to 21, and was able to hop all the way back up to almost 30 here. So this morning, again, similar situation, just following the overall market. Nothing is moving on its own. As we can see here, we got the nice gap up, and then here we go, the drop, and then back into the previous day close there. So 2.1 million shares traded. It's got good volume. You can take your pick on any of these. They're all just doing the same thing. All right. What else, friends? NVIDIA, of course. We'll look at NVIDIA. And I missed one. I'm going to go back up. NVIDIA, same thing. Usual stuff. So I'm going to end up putting NVIDIA on here because it does trade very well. So we'll add that on there. And then PARA, excuse me. Paramount. I don't like this one as much, Alfredo. Just because is Alfredo gave me this? No, Sunday. Earnings beat. Yeah. When was earnings on this thing? Looked like last night, and that's all they did. I mean, they have a lot of issues, right? They're trying to get bought or something. They just have so many issues with this thing. So earnings looks very weird, man. This is very weird reaction if this is earnings. And just nothing going on today.
I'm looking actually for their results, and I don't see them. They didn't delay it by any chance, did they?
It would have been It would have been last night.
Yeah.
Based on this, but
let's see.
The streaming business is it's not so high. At least not for these guys. They're having a lot of problems. But yeah. I don't like it. It's got to get better than this. This doesn't look interesting at all.
Yeah, they did have earnings.
Oh, it's not earnings.
They sure did. I'm trying to find some numbers here, but there's actually a lot of news on Paramount this morning. Cutting workforce, taking a $6 billion write down on cable. I think we talked about that yesterday.
I think cutting workforce. I don't see earnings either on this thing. Tunde, you're fired. You're fired. Tunde said earnings beat.
I think they did have. I can see there's a transcript here. I just can't read the whole thing to get their numbers because it's the literal transcript of the call. I'm just trying to find the basics.
Maybe they did it on purpose. They don't want people to understand what's actually going on. Just release some crap there, make it confusing for everybody. It's all good.
There it is. So they came out with earnings of 54 cents per share, beating the Zacks estimate of 14 cents per share. That's very good. And,
okay.
Let's see. Quarterly report represents an earnings surprise of 285%. That's quite a bit, actually. So yeah, looking good. It's a big beat, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Thunder, you're higher again, temporarily on probation. Make sure we don't
He's
get
back.
any issues
He's
like
back.
again. He's back. He's back. All right. So let's all right, friends. I mean, this gappers list was not helpful at all. Let's take a look over on YouTube. What else do we have here? AMD. Yes, AMD and Nvidia. You can watch either one. I prefer Nvidia over AMD. Not that AMD is not providing any great moves, but they move very similar unless they have some specific news to the actual company. So I'll keep an eye on AMD. I'm sorry, on Nvidia instead. But AMD is a very, very good choice. We're also getting Meta. Let's take a look at Meta this morning. Meta is down 1.1, 332,000. Can't really go by Meta's pre-market activity. We've seen this stock plenty of times, again, not do anything pre-market, and then the market open is awesome. So we have space today to watch Meta. We have space to watch Meta. We'll put these guys on here, and we'll see if that translates to any good actual trading this morning. Google's down 1 point. Yeah, a lot of stuff is down, right? This morning, and they were in the green. Very similar chart here as well. In the green, not as high as some of the other ones like Tesla and Nvidia were, but they were in the green, and then you had this sell-off happening into the pre-market and just kind of leveling off. You're trying to find some support and just overall market stuff, right? So all these usual suspects are pretty much doing the same thing here. Leonardo ASTS, let's take a look at that one. And this morning it is up 3%. I don't like it as much. Space Mobile, so yeah, they're up here. Volume is a little bit lighter on the daily than the stocks I would like to see, but again, just gotta wait and see how the market opens on this thing. Right now, it's not showing any signs of being explosive besides the daily. Right, daily had a great move yesterday, and trying to continue today on a second day play if it can. So keep an eye on it, Leonardo, and let us know how it goes. I mean, it looks like it has potential. It's been strong. It's been really strong actually the last 2 months at least. In May it was dead, and then something revived this thing in mid-May, and now we're cranking. It was a 375 in mid-May. That's pretty good. All right, let's take a look at Apple. Yeah, Apple's probably going to join our list of usual suspects. Again, same chart as the SPY, nothing special, but they get the volume. They can trade very well. Maybe if we're going to be strong today, maybe we can close this gap here. So this market looks like I have not missed much. How was the last 2 days, John? Did you get any action? How was trading?
I feel like I got lucky this week. Monday and Tuesday were very nice for me, but when I look back at the
Okay.
trades, I'm like, in a sort of lucky way, I found like a couple diamonds in the rough that happened to work out. And I did get a Tesla trade to work out yesterday too. Wednesday, I took a loss. So it. What am I trying to say here? I had a pretty good week, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it could have easily been completely different, and it actually wasn't that great of a trading week for me. But it depends what you're looking for. I'm looking for breakouts, and other
Yeah.
people are looking for reversals and sell-offs and things like that. I know a lot of people are killing it on some of the days the market was selling off.
Yeah, yeah. Sell-offs were very aggressive in the last couple of days. Even before I left, the sell-off was nice. But yeah, all right. Not an exciting blockbuster list. We got a list of usual suspects that we're hoping at the market open they can continue some kind of movement here. But it's going to be dependent on the SPY. What is the overall market looking to do here? Are we going back into the green and dragging all these stocks with us? What is the Qs are doing? I don't think we have any news scheduled to break out unless somebody gets on Twitter or Mike or says something funky. It's just going to be a summer type Friday, which is not bad. Just requires us to be a little bit more patient. I don't have nothing else to look at as far as stocks here. Apple, we looked at was good. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Riot, we missed you, my friend. Let's go back and look at Riot. Yeah, I think Coin. I have Coin here. I think Coin. I like the daily. I know it can trade well. I know you're watching this one, John, too. So if I'm gonna watch any of these Bitcoin tickers, it'll be Riot or Coin. Now they might not move a lot today, but over the weekend they tend to do their thing, which sucks because they move over the weekend. When you come in on Monday, they already gapped up a bunch, so you missed the entire trading opportunity on these Bitcoin stocks because they're trading in the overnight or they're trading heavily on the weekend. So when news comes out, when we see some real good action out of it. So we'll see what happens. I have Coin here in a secondary. We'll see if we can get anything good out of this one. All right, excellent, friends. All right, let's go to community events and announcements. We're running early today, based on how this list looks at the moment. But let's look at community events and announcements, see what's happening for the next 2 weeks here in our community.
All right, heading into the webinar. So we're going to go over the whole week for next week. Coming up on Monday, we have Brendan leading our new DOS Trader Pro Setup and Basics class. He's doing that every Monday at 12 noon. DOS is probably the most popular platform we trade with here in our community. So it's great that he's offering this. And pretty soon I should stop saying it's his new thing, because he's going to be a hardened veteran of helping people out with DOS, and everyone's really appreciating it. It's really going great. Carlos, you have onboarding Monday night, 8 o'clock for all our new members, new community members, new traders. Come by and check that out and get a helpful introduction to day trading and all the content in the community. Coming up on Tuesday, we have a webinar by the ever popular Thor. He's going to be talking stock trading, risk management, the how. So it's going to be a whole hour on just risk management, which we could always use, right? And it's great to hear everyone's different perspective on how to protect that bottom line and protect your capital, because it's so fundamental to good trading. And then the next week we have Bruce Pringle, and this is going to be popular, talking order flow insights with Bookmap and Market Pulse. I know Bookmap is becoming pretty hot in the Bear Bull Traders community. There's a lot of new Bookmap users, and anything that gives us some insight into that program, people definitely want a piece of that. So that's going to be great. Moving into Wednesday, we have our psychology webinars, and let's see who we got first. I didn't get to take a look at this yet. So Mike's going to lead off next week, enhancing trading psychology through a solid process. Mike is definitely our psychology guru among the Bear Bull Trader moderators, and he always puts together great content. So check that out. And then we've got the familiar Randy Howell the next week, dealing with your trading demons. I love that term. I use that one myself. I always say everyone's got trading demons, over trading demons, not respecting your stop demons, taking too big a position size demons. Like, everyone's got different problems and things that kind of haunt them during the day, and they never really go away. So you got to learn to deal with them time after time and keep the demons in the corner, in a cage, wherever you keep them away from your good trading. So that'll be awesome to check out. Thursday, we roll into the mentorship sessions. I'll kick that off with the new trader mentorship at 11 o'clock, followed by Jared and Megan doing the options trading mentorship session. As we said yesterday, options becoming more popular here as well. So it's always great to ping Jared and Megan with your questions, especially those beginner questions about the tricky world of options. Then Lenny closes it out in the afternoon with his afternoon mentorship, and Thor wraps it up completely in the evening with his Thursday, mentorship session at 8 p.m. Nice full week. And if you haven't done so already, definitely check out tradingterminal.com. This is where I'm going in the morning to get ready to try to talk to Carlos competently and go through our scanners list and figure out what's hot and what's not for the day of trading. But also to answer those questions, you'll notice Carlos calls things out during the day. What's the or not the day, but during the show, what's the float on this? That's an important question to ask as a trader. Is this a low float stock, or is this something more safe? We go to the fundamentals for a stock and we check it out there, and we get whatever we need to know. So what's coming up here? Apple's the default. So you can see the float on Apple is a lot, like 15 billion shares or something, very safe. In addition to that, you can check out, like we said, our scanners, the simulator, the replay, the real-time simulator. The only place I'm aware of you're going to find on the internet that has a real-time simulator for stocks is here at tradingterminal.com. If you know of another one, let me know, but I don't know of one. And then we have the replay where you can go back and trade, go back and look at any trade you took or missed and see how it worked out and see how you might have played it better or played it at all. And if you're looking for some more content and education, check out the Trading Terminal Academy. Tons of stuff there, some real premium stuff to make you into a better trader.
All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'll turn it back to you, Carlos.
Oh, no, you have something else. Go for it, man. We are ahead of schedule.
All right. Yeah. I don't know who can sell this better, you or I, probably you. But if you want to join us here at bearbulltraders.com, there's different ways to do that. You can do the intro or basic Memberships intro will give you 1 week access for $40, which is a really great deal. But we do have the $1 for a week right now, don't we, Carlos? For the chat room.
Yeah, it's back. Yeah. Yep, it's back.
Yeah.
So there's the link,
There it is.
bearwithchairs.com/YouTube. Go to that
Yeah,
one,
so
and man, we're back.
$1. We just need $1 to keep out the bots and the nonsense. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better deal. When you have time, you got to take it while it's available, but try it out. $1 to come join the chat room. You'll see how much value is just in the chat room alone. That's where I became a competent trader, was just coming here every day and being with the community and learning there. And if you'd like to bump up to our premium membership, you get the elite. You can do the monthly for $199 a month, or the best deal of all, the elite annual for $23.88, and join us for a whole year, because day trading takes a little while to figure out anyway. So you might as well get your best value.
Yep, absolutely, man. Thank you for that. All right, friends, let's get to it. Our gappers. Oh yeah, so here's my setup.
There you go.
For those that don't know, my office ceiling got flooded. We had so much rain, man. I never seen so much rain here in New Jersey. So it was definitely a event. But here's my setup. It's in the dining room. It's a little bit messy. I only got 2 monitors. I got a stool holding one of the monitors up until I can redo that entire office and then put my stuff back in the house. That's going to be a while. But this is temporary for now until I can find, because my wife is not going to allow this for a very long time. So,
but look at the wall, Carl. You're surrounded by family while you're trading. You got all those kids saying,
yeah.
They're like, Dad, why are you entering there? That's a terrible entry on that.
I gotta be responsible.
Please, wise up. I gotta go to college someday. Please don't.
I definitely gotta be responsible. So I look over, I see my son looking at me. Yeah, I gotta take care of things here. But yeah, so this is the setup for now. I'll get a camera and everything going, and we'll be good to go for Monday. All right, friends, let's get to it. But hopefully, if you're in Jersey or anywhere where it got flooded, hopefully you're okay. I mean, I was stuck for about an hour and a half, like literally 3 miles from my house, just trying to get across. And everywhere I went, either there was an underpath or it dipped down to go into the highway. Everything was flooded, and so it was pretty bad. So some people losing their cars and all that crap. So that sucks. So again, we're fortunate. It was nothing that significant, but if you're out there and have some troubles, man, hopefully you're good by now.
Carlos,
let's
before we move on, our likes are pretty low, 127, but we have 400 viewers. Let's get those likes
up. How can
up.
the cat not be getting it done?
Yeah.
How can the cat not be getting it done? Friends, hit that thumbs up. Really, really appreciate it. Helps us out a ton. If you if you don't like the gappers list, do it for the cat. Hit it for the cat there. Really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for the support there. And yeah, and who won the laptop? I wasn't around for the laptop. Anybody remember? On
Lewis
Wednesday?
Baldwin. Don't ask me why I remember that name, but Lewis Baldwin won the laptop.
Sounds like he sounds like he should not be winning a laptop. He sounds like an actor or something. Like he should be giving us a laptop.
He does sound like one of the Baldwin brothers, and he sounds like the smart one too. Yeah, Lewis. He was probably the nerd of the Baldwin brothers. He's probably rolling in money from private equity or something.
We need to check his net worth. Somebody Google that name. If his net worth is more than ours here, he's got to give it back. He's not getting a laptop. Come on. Give it forward at least. But no, congratulations, man. Guys, today's the perfect day to sign up for the $1 trial for 7 days, because what it does is it puts you in for the onboarding class I'm doing Monday night, right? So Monday night, 8 p.m., we'll do that onboarding class. It also puts you in for the next laptop drawing, which is going to be on Wednesday. So do it now. Get familiar with the website. You get access right away. We'll see you on Monday night at 8 p.m. And we'll have some fun. We'll go to bring your questions, anything you might want to know about. We'll talk about our community. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that class, and we try to keep it under an hour. If you have to leave at 9, go ahead. But man, the conversation stays put, and people stick around to 9:30, so it's a lot of fun. So join us then. All right, with that, let's take a look at our gappers list, guys. It's only made up of Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, and Apple at the moment, which are not bad tickers at all, and they can move very well. My secondary list looks good also as far as potential coin: Amazon, TSM, and PLTR, right? So these are looking really nice there. What's the code for the $1 week? You're asking, Harley? It is just bearwithchairs.com/YouTube. I also got that link pinned on the comments tab there. So just bearwithchairs.com/YouTube, and it gets you in there. So head over there when you get hooked up with everything you need. All right, let's set some levels, friends. At 907, looking at Tesla, we'll start there. Tesla doing a nice range. You know, Tesla loves to do these ranges, right? It can stay here for a very, very long time. I'm not saying that's the case, but we do get a nice range going on over the last couple of days, and their range are nice because their range can be literally $7, $10. This one is from 203 all the way down to 191. So again, even if it doesn't break out for a couple of days, it can still give you great opportunities. We've done it before. We've seen it before plenty of times. Here it is on the high of the pre-market, 202.74. We'll slam one there, and then towards the bottom, we're looking at 196.63. So we'll put that one there as well. And then you're covered by the highs and lows of the last two trading days. I want to focus outside of this range. We do have a level at 182, and that'll be a stretch if we can get down there. But above, the breakout looks like it wants to get going here. If we can stay above this level, this 196. If we can do that, we do have a level over at 215. That'll be nice to get to. But I am going to be watching 210, right? So even if it's not a heavy daily level, that's a psychological number there, 210. You know, we're going to want to be playing that number. So we'll have that there. That's a whole dollar possible play. All right, let's look at Nvidia. Nvidia right now, also looking good pre-market. Pre-market, as we mentioned earlier, if you missed it, if you're just joining, everything looks the same as what the overall market is doing. Right, we had the initial pop at the market open, or the pre-market open, and then from there, things have just kind of been dwindling down here, selling off and trying to recover in the last couple of minutes. So we'll see how things end up. High of the pre-market is pretty much the high from 2 days ago, right? So this is why we mark these highs and lows of the last two trading days, because they do play an important level, important part. You can see that here, 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 and here. So definitely want to have that on there. Above that, in case we do get going, another great level. We keep slamming into this 111.85. So that is nice. Look at the support you have there. That is awesome. So you definitely want to have that there. Towards the bottom, guys, we're going to mark down this is an area because you got a lot going on here. 101.70. Reason I like that, you have this day here, you have this day opening here. So it's a lot of touches on that area. So we're going to mark that 101.69 just in case we do drop. Low of the pre-market is actually under the previous day close at 104.07. I think it's worth noting. So we'll mark that down in case that's going to mean anything. But again, the previous day close is the king here, as Jared will call this. That's the one you want to look out for. That's sitting at 104.97 this morning. Heading down to Meta. Let's take a look here at Meta this morning. Meta is down 1.2 and pretty active this morning, 352,000, which is a lot for Meta. It doesn't really trade heavy volume. 500 is the low of the pre-market on Meta right now. Towards the top, the high is just slightly above the previous day close at 512.38. So once you do that, you got some really nice levels. I don't think you need to add anything towards the bottom, especially you're set there. Highs and lows doing an amazing job. The only thing I'll add towards the top is this 526. Again, that's a stretch today unless we're going to be strong. But again, just reminding you today, Friday, summer Friday, people are busy and doing other things. Just take it easy. We're going to get opportunities. There's no question. There's going to be stuff to trade. It just requires us to have a little bit more patience, wait for the setup, not be too trigger happy. So that's all we need to do here. On Apple, low of the pre-market, 210.64. We have one there. Towards the top, you do have this great area of resistance. Has been resistance for the last couple of days. You can see we just keep slamming into here, but we are making higher lows, so that's nice, right? So it looks like any type of strength, and Apple's just going to want to take off here. So I do like that. I don't think today might be the day, but who knows? We have a level over here at 218.56. Over the top here, over at 223.17. You want to slam one there. As you guys slam that thumbs up over on YouTube as well, help us get to our goal of 300 likes for the pre-market. And then as Andrew take it through the market open, we can definitely do a lot more than that. So sitting at 203, almost there, guys. Just 100 more to go. Help us get to that number. Really appreciate it. All right, Fred, Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, and Apple so far for our list. And then on our second there, we got Coin, Amazon, TSM, and PLTR. So that's looking good. All right, John, that's what we have. So funny, John. So yesterday, me and my son were heading over to Home Depot, get a couple of dehumidifiers. And as we're going out, let me put on the pre-market show and listen to what's going on. And at that specific point, John was saying, hopefully Carlos is okay. I know hopefully you guys are doing better than Carlos is. My son says, "Is that you, Daddy?" I'm like, yeah, baby, that's me. These are my coworkers. And he's like, "Oh, okay, but you know that we're doing better than he is. We're not doing bad. We're doing better than he is. And he's 4 years old. So it was the cutest thing. I was like, you know what? Yeah, we are doing better than he is. You're right. I'll let Peter know.
No
So
doubt he is. Yeah.
it was funny. It was so funny, man. Um, someone said here they missed what happened. So my basement got flooded. I think not my basement. My basement did get flooded, but not too bad. My office, the ceiling cracked right in my office. Right, so in my office room, everything got soaked. I was able to take out all the equipment. First, put all the equipment on top of the tables, right? Because I couldn't do it fast enough when it was pouring rain. Was it Tuesday night? Tuesday night. So it was pouring rain, so my entire floor got flooded, and I had to move everything out in the last couple of days. So I'm set up in my dining room table right now. I sent some pictures out for you guys, but yeah, that's what happened. So I had to move all my equipment out there, and man, that room just stinks, like the rug and everything. Oh, it's so bad. So I'm gonna just gutter everything and just get it redone, and I'll take the time to do it. That's a nice little office. Make it my way now, I guess. So, but yeah. No, we no pig wrestler. We have had incredible storms over the last couple of days here in New Jersey. I mean, floods everywhere. It's been insane. If you live in Jersey, you know what we're talking about. It's been insane. It's nonstop rain over the last couple of days. But again, we're thankful. Thank you guys for the messages. We're okay. Listen, I was driving by. There's people with their BMW stuck in the middle of floods. People that didn't hear the warning and just decided, hey, I can get past this underpass here on this road, and got stuck. Firefight. It's just nonsense. And some people that actually stay home, that their furniture was out on the street because everything in the backyard got just pushed out to the main streets. It's just insane. All right, let's see what else is going on here, guys. I think we are set. Let's see what our moderators. I see Andrew's got his list ready, and a bunch of moderators as well. Let's go through that. So I'll let John take it to the moderators list, and then we'll come back and wrap it up for Andrew and Brian taking through the market open this morning.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. So we got Mike trading, or looking possibly to trade, Tesla and Apple. Avi, NVIDIA, Tesla, AMD. That's 2 for Tesla. Pierre, NVIDIA, Tesla, AMD, Amazon, PLTR. That's 3 for Tesla. Eamon, always a little different. Airbnb and Fastly. He's thinking that one might be a bit risky, but he knows what he's looking for. I'm thinking NVIDIA, Tesla, and Coin, although I've got my own problem to deal with today, Carlos, but it pales in comparison to a flooded room, so I don't even want to even compare disasters. And Andrew, AMD, Tesla, NVIDIA. So let's see, how many mods is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 out of 6. Is that right? No, 5 out of 6. Looking at Tesla. So if you want to do the what's that called? Crowdsourcing methodology of picking a stock, maybe Tesla is something to check out today. Or maybe we're all desperate. It might be that. We're just going back to what works.
Yep, there we have it.
Yeah, no IPOs and no SPACs today. So
gotcha.
Nothing to shake the market.
Yeah, yes, there's nothing. If you look at this list, I'm looking at it now, it's just all usual suspect, and just kind of tells you the day, guys. Just take it easy.
Is that Brian sneaking there with Tesla, AMD, and NVIDIA? So then now we got 6 out of 7 for Tesla. It feels like a Tesla day, possibly NVIDIA day.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
I like Tesla. I like NVIDIA. Again, they got the volume. They're moving. They're moving with the overall market, but by having more volume makes it even better, right? So that's what we're looking at here. All right. Let's see what else, friends. I think we're all set. John, anything else on your end?
No, but here's my disaster last night, Carlos. So I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and I hear a printer start printing, like a sound like, and I'm like, who the hell's printing something? And then it occurred to me how stupid I am. I'm like, John, you think you hear a dot matrix printer, which you haven't owned since 1993. But that's where my brain went. I was like, someone's printing something on the printer, which we don't own, right? We have a laser printer, not a dot matrix printer. So then I sprang up, like, what? You get that feel, what it's like. Well, obviously, right? Being a homeowner, you hear anything that doesn't sound right, Carlos, right? You were like, what the hell is that? How do I, what is it destroying and how much is it going to cost me? So I kind of jump up. My kid runs up from the basement. My wife comes down from like everybody heard it. Anyway, it was the washing machine. Must have it crapped itself. Beautiful Maytag washing machine. It is a year and a half old. So I have to take this
Cool.
paperwork to Home Depot today and tell them I bought a 3-year protection plan and see if that's worth a damn. So that's kind of my mission. So we both have wives watching us today. Mine desperately wants that fixed, and that's kind of my main goal today. And
Yeah.
you got your
Y-
dehumidifying,
That
so we have our work cut out for us.
we sure do, man. We sure do. Um, comment here. Yeah, yeah. New Jersey rain has been pretty bad. Rain in Jersey. The last couple of years, we get a lot of storms now, man. Global warming or whatever it is, I don't know, but it's pretty bad the last couple of years. So yeah. All right, excellent,
Carlos,
friends.
we're
Yeah.
still not at 300 likes.
It's my
Oh,
fault.
what?
It's my
We
fault.
gotta
I'll be
pump them
gone
No,
up.
Monday,
it's not.
people.
No, it's not your fault, John.
I'll be out of here on Monday. We'll get some likes up.
You know what it is? It's probably these people are dog people. That's what it is. There's probably more dog people in the YouTube chat than cats,
I'll have to get some dog photos next time.
Yeah,
You have a
that's what
dog,
it is.
right?
I don't. John does.
John has a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Can you show us any good photos? Get those likes up.
How do I get a photo to you real quick?
You can share your screen. Just pressing the share screen button on vMix call.
This could be dangerous. Let me see here.
Well, John puts up a photo of his dog
Close
there.
down all
guys.
sketchy websites.
Maybe we should set up a poll in YouTube chat: cat versus dog. See who wins.
Yeah, cats all day. Oh, look at that! You got people going now. Cats all day. Cats always. There's actually a few cat people here. All right.
Of course.
All right,
How
there
can
we
you
go.
not like cats?
Love
Am
cats,
I
but
sharing
also
the screen
dogs.
now?
There we go.
That is nice, man. If that doesn't get you to hit the like.
Beautiful.
We should just cut the damn show. That does not make you hit the like button. Look at that.
Yeah, if we don't get to 300 likes before the market open, I'm just cutting the cable. No more
We got to
show.
rethink life. We got to rethink life.
I was on vacation, and my mother-in-law sent me this photo to let me know he was doing okay. So this kind of put my mind at ease. That's about what he looks like,
that's
18 out of 24 hours a day at least. So
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, perfect, friends.
There we go.
We're set
We
here.
got at 300. Threaten cutting the
Nice,
show,
sweet.
and that will get us likes.
Yeah,
thanks, dog.
Now we just got to get AI to have the dogs talk as we're talking, right? Just make it a complete dog and cat show. I think that'll be fun. We'd love to see what AI will put me as a dog and you, John, as a cat. Whatever we want to do, that'll be fun. We'll try that. We'll try that one day. All right, friends. So here's the list, guys. Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, Apple. I mean, usual suspect stuff. Brian and Andrew are up next, guys, taking you through the market open. So stick around for that. And again, I can't stress enough. It's Friday. You know, things could be a little bit slower than we would like. Doesn't mean there's not going to be any opportunities. Just take it easy. You know, you don't want to go into the weekends or Saturday forcing anything or making, not so smart decision to put in the best way possible. And so you know that you traded well. Right? So follow your rules, be disciplined, and go into the weekends knowing that you did what you had to do. So awesome stuff. I think we're set. All right, we'll just wait for Brian and Andrew to hop on, and then we'll be all set to go here.
Maybe we can get it to 400.
We might. We keep those two pictures up there.
We got 600 people.
Could.
Yeah. Maybe Andrew will refuse to come on unless there's 400 likes.
I got a can pop for you, Carlos. These used to be worth about 25
at
likes.
Least 20 likes.
Yeah.
Man, what are we getting to here? Go for it.
That's
a long
nice.
Long
Oh
one.
yeah.
Wow,
That wasn't bad.
Man, that's pretty long.
That wasn't too bad at all.
No,
Pretty good.
We really started a fight in chat over cats versus dogs.
No, I see that. Cats versus dog is going here. Yeah,
it's good to distract the chat sometimes. Sometimes the chat gets in a little political, which we don't like to do. So whenever that happens, I usually tell people that iPhones are better than Androids, and then that just gets the chat going in a different direction. So cats and dogs, iPhones and Androids, Star Trek, Star Wars, things like that, just to distract the plebes from fighting about politics.
Politics, always fun.
That's going to be hard this September and November.
We've got some rough months ahead of us, people. Everyone, keep it together. We're all going to be
Yep.
okay. Remember, none of them really like us. Just remember that. Like George Carlin said something like that.
Exactly.
It's a special club, and you ain't in it, so don't
Oh,
worry
I
about
love
it.
that bit. If you haven't watched that bit, you have to watch it. It's so
Yep.
in sync with what's happening.
Yeah. Friends, have an amazing weekend. I see Andrew's ready to rock and roll there. Brian should be on in a few minutes as well. Guys, take care. Have a great trading day. Again, just be patient. Wait for the setup. Looking forward to today's trading. So, John, thanks for covering today. And yes, man, I appreciate you. And we'll see you guys in chat.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I am not sure if I'm ready really for rock and roll. I'm super, super tired. Last night I took a sleeping pill, and my mind is still, and so I'm very super low in energy. So don't know. Is Mr. Pezim online?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pezim. You know that we should be at the airport in almost 1 hour.
Yes, we got it. I am.
So I'm going to trade until probably 20 minutes in the open, and then I got to go because we're going to go to New Orleans, Louisiana to see our traders and Mr. Jarrett.
And Monsieur Jared. Good. You see Rebel is going to be there. Yeah, Jonathan. Awesome. Looking forward to that. So, Brent, I can't get TeamViewer started. When I opened it this morning, it was signed me off, and I just thought,
Oh, no worries. It's okay.
Oh.
I got DAS up.
Okay. I've been fooled around with it for a while. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully,
So I already have some shares of NVIDIA. I already have the 2,000 shares of NVIDIA from yesterday holding swing, and I have a lot of SOXL. So these are the two swing position. Any news at 8 a.m. or no? This drop was just normal.
Probably not. See what we had. No, there wasn't really, as far as I can see, there wasn't any real significant economic events happening. So we did get KMI, Kinder Morgan this morning earnings report. We had a big rally yesterday, so maybe we're giving back a little bit today. There's some pretty big orders on Tesla at 196 and 195. So kind of looking at those levels. Yeah, it's kind of a typical Friday. So we might in the summer, so we might not get a lot of big movements today. We'll just have to wait and see. Still short some. I think we're still short some 520 puts on Meta, or calls, I should say. I've got this credit. I've got this credit spread on Crowd that Jared and I put on. Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a very quiet morning.
Yeah, just be careful. Yesterday, Amazon popped up and then it did nothing. So it was popping up at the pre-market.
Amazon looks like it wants to pop up to 168 on a daily chart.
I don't trust it. Might be could be worth watching the scanners here too. See if something starts to move. Okay. Well, Q's just sort of flatlining. We bounced off S3. Almost came down to S3 on the SPY. Bounced off S3 on AMD. These are all Camarilla pivot points. So we have 2 minutes to the open. Still see what goes on, see what happens. At the open here, probably just wait for a few minutes. Apple's popping up a bit right at the open. Ooh, AMD's dropping. NVIDIA's going the other way.
AMD is also weak, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, AMD is dropping. AMD is usually pretty choppy at the open, so there is some big orders to the downside right now, but that'll populate as soon as we hit the open here, which is 10 seconds. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see where we get it.
Ding, ding.
I like Amazon price action for open range breakouts.
Hmm.
NVIDIA is also interesting.
AMD's popping up a bit here.
I love the volume on NVIDIA. Nothing beats the volume and order flow of NVIDIA.
Yeah. I'm watching Tesla.
It's also popping back up slowly, far from VWAP.
Qs are popping.
Looks like it wants to pop up, but I don't like the order flow. In a small long on Amazon, NVIDIA as well, 105.68. I'm long at NVIDIA 105.68. Oh, there you go. I'm long. I'm setting some of Amazon at 167. It's following exactly like the market. NVIDIA as well. Let's see if NVIDIA can pop above the VWAP or not.
Yeah. I'm short Tesla at 197. Let's see if looks like it might want to drop here, but maybe not.
NVIDIA is popping up to 106. I'm partialing out, guys. NVIDIA at 106. I'm getting out also on Amazon 167.18, 167.20. Both of them are 1 minute clean range breakout, guys. Let's see, both of them are holding the top. Market is going to green. QQQ is going green. That's exactly what we were hoping to. Getting out of Amazon.
Yeah, I'm out of Tesla at 197.20. Just doesn't want to drop.
NVIDIA was a little bit different because my average in NVIDIA is at 105. So I can get out of NVIDIA now, I guess, huh? It looks like it's losing it. Yeah, I'm getting out of NVIDIA, guys. Yeah, I got out of NVIDIA and Amazon both, so I'm flat. I didn't lose any money on them because I had NVIDIA from the past. Yeah, Tesla looks like it wants to go up.
Yeah, I'm long. I just got long some Tesla. Now I'm long. Flip my position.
About the VWAP, yeah, Michael Green.
See if we can get to PDC here. Just sold some at 14, 198.14.
Choppy. See what Microsoft is doing. No clear direction on anything.
And back at Tesla, flat on the rest. AMD is dropping. Qs are back up.
I think we're going to get a breakout very soon from one of them. They're really trading in a very short range and aspiring the QQQ. I think eventually we're going to get a breakout on something.
Yeah.
I might put my money on TQQ actually. I'm going long TQQ 57.90. If you can go through 58. It's also coming up. EDF can be potential long at 105.80. Actually getting a long at it on 105.80. Let's see if QQQ go red to green. There we go. SPY going up. NVIDIA is going up. Let's see if QQQ can break It's moving average through previously closed. TQQ is following cues. See if you can get a freaking 5 minutes pre-range breakout from the indexes.
Just short a little AMD. I'm looking at Apple too. I'm thinking about a long here. Should have got it on that pullback. It's right at PDC.
Shorted. I'm long on NVDA.
Yeah.
It'd be a disaster for one of us.
AMD could go one way and
Really disaster for Brian.
what's at my break even now?
Come on, SPY. Come on, QQQ.
I'm getting out of AMD flat.
There you go. Yeah. Hell yeah.
AMD. Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Now it's
One
going
more
to break
pop.
out.
One more pop. Here's my TQQ position. Let's take a look at TQQ
Here we
position. Hell yeah. TQQ is going to up 58.08.
Yeah. Here we go.
And
I just flipped my position long on AMD.
I told you, Brian, that you are going to get squeezed. Do not trade against Andrew Aziz. Andrew Aziz knows his stuff. I can close my eye and still trade the opening edge breakouts. That's how good I am at this thing. Let's go, guys. Let's fucking go. So I have some SOXL puts. Should I sell SOXL put for next week? QQQ, hold the line. Giving a chance to TQQ. I'm getting out of it at the break even, guys. I'm all out of TQQ, guys. I am all out of TQQ. I still have NVIDIA shares. 650. Woods have all them. Much. It's not much for SOXL, no? 32. Today SOXL 32, we're giving 60 cents. Not enough. I'm not saying. All right, so NVIDIA is coming down. I'm gonna get stopped at NVIDIA, the break even, guys. I'm all out. You also got to stop out.
Yeah, I'm back in my break even on AMD for the rest. Going to see if it holds here. We're back at the view app on NVIDIA. Needs to hold here. Just closed my short position on my 215 CrowdStrike puts. Because I don't want them put to me. Wow, Apple got right to PDC and big rejection there.
There was a lot of rejection of these pops. Tesla might go green. Tesla is holding.
Tesla does look like it wants to go green. Qs have gone pretty quiet. Same with the SPY.
It looks like it wants to go green. 198 to 199.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually open a new position because I am. So I took this trade pop on and VDA was nice. I'm actually profitable for the day. Amazon, yeah, it's all quick. Shit, Amazon went up. Quick scalps. It looks like market doesn't really have any room to go upside or downside.
No.
Anything NVIDIA looks like they're going to go down. Should we go short NVIDIA? Or that is a bad idea?
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like we're kind of settled into a flat day right now.
Getting a short on NVIDIA at 105.50. Get even more. Let's see if we can get a green to red. Would be nice. Stop loss would be about 105.90, so I give 40 cents to that. Let's see if we can get at least 80 cents. I either guy Richman or Andrew under on 105. Andrew's a Richman. Shit, already a little early. Come on. Go down. Look at this beauty. One more drop.
One more time.
One more drop. Break of low of the day. Covering. I have such a big size. I sold my house and my mother, and I bought everything I had with NVIDIA like that. Come on. It's such a good trade. No, I'm in my mom's house.
might be an area at 104.
Nice.
S3
I'm covering now.
103.76 is S3.
Wow, what a trade! What a trade I did here. I am super awesome. What about guys? Anything in YouTube you guys like that as well? So this is one of my favorite patterns. This 5-minute engulfing. The reason that I took this trade, this is called the 5-minute engulfing. This is one of my favorites. That you pop up a strong and then you really sell off the bigger than the other one. So this was a really big sign for me. And I don't like to take it just right down that. This pullback was very nice. I was thinking around even adding it here because now you can put a stop loss, very reasonable stop loss, just above the VWAP, and then you can you can say easily you can get 3 to 4 R on that. That was super, super nice and sexy.
Qs are bouncing back. SPY's bouncing back a bit. Yeah, AMD really rolled over too. Look at that. Tesla went green.
Nice, very nice.
I just joined you with that short on right at the 9 EMA. All right, here we go. We're coming down to 104. I just covered some there. Tesla's going to 200.
Yeah, Tesla popped up. Yeah, I know. All right, so I think, guys, I'm gonna slowly head out. I had a good day. It wasn't a super volatile day, but we could get some really nice trades out of this mess.
Yeah.
Nvidia was nice. Let's see if not stops me out or not. So this is my open position. I don't know if Brent can actually show that or not. So I'm short Nvidia at 105.42. For YouTube guys, is anyone coming to support our YouTube when I leave? Because Brian needs to leave very soon to airport.
Yeah. Couple
Sorry,
minutes.
I got nobody on deck.
You got nobody on deck?
All right.
I love that.
Well, I guess we're going to be dropping off YouTube early on Friday today.
Carlos, you don't want to come? Anyone? Well, that's not cool. Amen.
Yeah, Carlos can't make it.
Nobody? So I guess we have to cut the YouTube early. What about chat room? Nobody wants to come to the chat room either? Is that one trip to New Orleans and Bearable Traders is collapsing? That didn't take very long. That didn't take very long.
We didn't.
What
get
happens when I'm
likes.
on Everest and stuff? Do you actually keep when I'm going to Everest or Denali and stuff? Is the business is completely shut down, huh? Everybody's partying. All right, so Tesla is going up.
No, I was still here.
Holding the line?
Holding the line, yeah. While you were stepping over dead bodies. Ooh, Apple King bouncing back here.
Totally unacceptable, guys. I am coming to New Orleans and nobody's coming to YouTube. What about these YouTube guys that they're so broke that they don't even want to pay for $1? What about these guys? We have a responsibility for these guys. You guys really don't want to pay $1, huh?
Yeah, just
It's about a matter of principles. Like I still
just
share my
check it out.
Netflix password with one of my ex-girlfriends. Like I'm worth $12
There you
million,
go.
but I'm not $15 a month to Netflix. Fuck no. And Netflix is trying to do this constantly sending me, hey, are you sure you're here? Are you traveling? I said, yeah. And then I said, okay, we'll send the code to the text. And then my ex-girlfriend, she gets the text and then she automatically enters it because she knows I'm also doing that. It's a matter of principle. We don't fucking pay if you don't have to. All right, so I gotta go. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss my flight. So see you guys in Louisiana. We are going to meet up tomorrow in an hotel. Mr. Pezim is there. Jared is coming, and I think about 20 of our traders. So, yeah, I've never been to Louisiana, and we'll see how it goes. And these are my positions. So, I have still shares. I'm probably closing it. SOXL didn't do much today. I should have sold it this morning. And yeah, I had a really good scalp on TQQ and Amazon. The reason that my NVDA profit is a little bit too big is because for the long, I actually had share size from yesterday. So my average was 99. That's why it was a little bit so high. So I was holding some swing. Guys, thank you so much on YouTube and all the best. And yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, cheers, everyone. We'll see you Monday. We will be back.